Hey guys, you did it! You made it to day 5 of your new coach crash course. As you can see, there's not a whole lot to what we do as coaches. We've broken it down, we've made it as simple as possible. There isn't a whole lot. It's just really about being consistent every single day with what we're doing. And so today I just kind of wanted to do a video to wrap up everything that we've talked about and kind of give you your next action steps. So like I said, you want to make sure that you are comfortable answering and asking any and all questions that you may have using the resources that you have available. So from this point forward, where do you go? You've learned about the 4 vital behaviors. You've learned about social media. You've learned how to create a challenge group and a clean eating group. And you've learned why it's important to move your business. So where do you go from here? Well, you start doing the things and putting into place the tools that we have given you. So your assignment, I've got a list of about 5 things for you to do from this point forward. So the first thing is you need to send myself or your upline coach a short description of how you get to your website. So if this isn't something that you've learned how to do yet, then you need to go and learn how to do that. In the Team Beachbody website, how do you go and access and find where your website is? I want you to copy and paste your website link. The second thing is I want you to screenshot your bio on that website. So again, if you haven't gone to fill that out or started creating your profile, then you need to make sure to do that. While there may not be a whole lot of traffic going there, you still want to make sure that you have that storefront on. Choose a picture that's clear, that everyone can see, and then start getting comfortable sharing your story. Because again, guys, that's what you're doing. You're sharing your story as a coach. You're sharing your journey and what's worked for you. Then the next thing is to make your Facebook profile public. I know that that's super scary, but you have to remember that you are in this business to build relationships with new people. You, as a new coach, are starting to add new contacts to your friends list, whether it's through other friends that you have in common, whether it's interest groups that you've become a part of. Whatever it is, you are starting to add people to your network. And so you want to make sure that people can find you. And if this is something that bothers you, or if you're scared to do that, then we should probably have a conversation, because at the end of the day, you are in this business, you've been a coach, you've decided to become a coach so that you can help other people. And in order to do that, you have to be able to grow. So that's the third thing. And then along with that is to really start thinking about your brand. So I want you to send me those 5 things we talked about on social media day number 3. What are those 5 things that you are other than a Beachbody coach? What else do you like to do? Maybe it's that you're a teacher. Maybe it's that you're a work-at-home mom. Maybe you're a nurse or a psychologist, or you work for the trash company. Whatever it is, whoever you are, you want to start kind of crafting that niche. That's going to become your niche market, the people that you are going to start posting to. So I want you to send me those 5 things. Then I want you to write down the 4 vital behaviors. What are the 4 vital behaviors? Invite, invite, invite. Be proof that the product works. Your personal development and recognition. How are you going to incorporate those things each and every day? Now, let's say that you've come on and you've decided, you know what, I'm just going to be a hobby coach. I don't want to go full steam in this business. I'd rather just kind of dabble here and there. Then that's okay too. We are here to help you. I am here. I am not your boss. I am here to give you the tools to help you be successful, because I know what it takes to get there. So that's exactly what we're doing. But with that being said, it's also important that you set guidelines for yourself. For me, I call them business hours. I know that Saturdays, I check in with my challengers and I do my workout, but for the majority of the time, my Saturday is my family time. Do I still answer messages and follow-ups? Absolutely, but I don't spend more than 30 minutes on a Saturday working. The rest of the week, especially when I was still teaching and working full-time, I spend an hour a day. But it's important that you set aside that specific time and you say, just like we schedule our workouts, just like we schedule our meetings and our doctor's appointments, it's important that you say, I'm going to work my Beachbody business from 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning or from 8 to 9 o'clock at night, so that not only are you on the same page, but that your spouse or that your family is on the same page as well, so that they know when you are designating time for Beachbody. And I want you to send that to me. And I want you to make that a priority, is to make sure that you are setting specific business hours. The very last thing is I want you to tell me where your next training is. So I've talked about it before. Your next step is to access, if you haven't already, some of you may have started on day one when I told you to go take a look. On our Team Persevere website, you know that there is a new coach tab, and there is your 4-week new coach training. It is self-paced, so you can go in there and you can do them all in one weekend, or you can spread them out sporadically. But it's super important that you're going through that checklist and you're checking in with your upline coach when it gets to each of the checkpoints, so that you are helping stay on task. But this is the point in time where we say, it's time to become a researcher. It's time to start spreading our wings and say, I can do this. I know that I have the answers somewhere. There are lots of places to look, whether it's our Team Persevere Facebook page, whether it's the Team Persevere website, or Google. Okay? Those are the top 3 things and the top 3 places that you should be looking before you go to your upline coach. There is another place on your Coach Online office. It's called the FAQs in your Beachbody Coach Online office. It is amazing. Why? Because you type in Shakeology. It's going to bring up anything that you need to know about Shakeology, whether it's ingredients, whether it's benefits, whether it's how much it costs, whether it's what flavors there are. Whatever it is, it's going to be there. So maybe you have a question about a specific challenge pack or a specific program. You type it into the FAQs, it's going to bring it up for you. The very last thing that I want you to do is I want you to write out what Shakeology has done for you. So you've become a coach. You know how important Shakeology is to us. You know that it's the bread and butter of what we do because we truly believe in whole food nutrition. So I want you to write out what Shakeology has done for you and send it to myself or to your upline coach. So your next steps is to take all of this in. Go ahead and move to the Team Persevere website. This will always be open for you to ask questions to come back to reference, as will our team website and our team Facebook page. So now it's up to you to take your business to the next level. Remember, you've set your goals for the first 30 days to hit Success Club, the 3 Lives Club, and you've set that goal to hit Emerald Rank. So we are super excited to be joined up with you and so glad to have you a part of Team Persevere Fit family. And we just love you guys dearly and we want to help you be successful. So remember, send your coach how to get to your website, a screenshot of your bio that you've written out, set your Facebook profile to public, and really think about those 5 things that you are other than a Beachbody coach. So your niche market. Write down your 4 vital behaviors and your business hours and when you're going to implement those. Go start taking a look at the new coach training on the Team Persevere website. And lastly, write out what Shakeology has done for you and how it's benefited your life. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope this crash course has really helped you get your feet wet and start diving in as a new coach.